Hello there. So, here is, we'll just call this part two of the holy crap, I have to move my entire collection series here. um, and right now, you can see this is what my office looks like now, collection room, because we had to set it up. I had to get a lot of the stuff out of here for staging for potential buyers. And So I cleared out a lot of stuff. And let me tell you, holy crap. uh, I will show later on. It'll be a little disjointed. I apologize. But we were, we're put a lot of this stuff in a storage unit along with a lot of other stuff that was in the house, just to clear it out so that people could see it, you know, without all our stuff in it. And Yeah, I should probably. I mean, I'm looking at my stuff and I feel like I should be on an episode of Hoarders. I mean, I didn't realize, I was pulling stuff out of. We have a storage unit, like not like an area under the stairs in the house. That's a good storage area, and I put a lot of stuff back there because there's a lot of stuff in my collection I can't display. Like I have, like when episode one came out in '99, I got like an entire carded collection of all the episode one figures, and they're all still carded and everything else. I just, I look at someone only one Kenobi who has he has a room, like a loose room and a carded room, and I just can't do that. And so I still have that stuff, and I'm starting to think maybe after we get settled, I could downsize a little bit. The stuff like that, I could probably sell an entire collection of episode one or something. I don't know. I've never sold anything in my collection. I mean, I've given stuff to people that needed it, like where I've had extras or something like that, but I've never sold anything. But yeah, you can see here I got we've kind of cleared out a lot of the shelves. A lot of my bigger items I kind of left in here because they weren't going to go anywhere. Obviously, my Falcon, and of course my Razor Crest is right there. And then I have my military, the I Love Me wall is what it's called. That's like 20 years or plus of my life on a wall there. But a lot of that was the timetable we had with putting on the market. I probably should have taken a lot of more of this stuff out, like the movie posters and stuff. But it was like, if I did that, it would also have been like, I've got a patch where the nail holes are. There's some wall anchors and stuff that I'd have to fill in and paint. And I had to, it wasn't just this room I had to worry about. A whole house of stuff that we had to do to get stuff out of here. And but yeah, I mean, even my closet here is pretty much just a handful of things still in here. And then I had this in my son's room. Still gonna figure out a way to box that up because I don't have the boxes for that anymore. But I'll figure it out. And but yeah, so luckily, I mean, that's all pretty much done. And and the plus is that pretty much everything from my collection except for the stuff in here, and the only thing I'm really worried about are these bigger ships. I mean, stuff like, I've got the box right there. That's the box for Slave One. I can put Slave One back in the box. I can do the Razor Crest back in the box, but I don't have the box for that, and I don't have the box for that. I don't have the box for that. Or that. So it's like I got to figure that one out. But I think it'll be put them each in their own box, and bubble wrap and stuff, and just well padded, and I think they'll be fine. Everything else in my collection, like I said, is that you don't see in here anymore, is boxed up well, and so it's basically just giving it to the movers and stuff. So I don't, that's definitely like one of the big rocks to get taken care of. And I have like all these sabers, I have their boxes and stuff. Well, yeah. I also have the saber sheaths that you get from Galaxy's Edge. I have one. I bought a premium one, and I got the two that came with my two Sabi sabers that so I can move those. That'll be easy. And now I'm just starting to think it's, you know, you know, we're selling this house and already have a buyer, which is great. And now it's getting, the thing is, I'm moving from a hot housing market to moving to a hot housing market. And, we have ideas on some properties and stuff like that, but it's just, right now I don't have anything under contract. So that's really my highest form of stress right now. And man, just thinking I don't want to have my family living somewhere temporary or stuff like that, and I'm thinking also, for crying out loud, because, I have like all these different items that are pre-ordered. I mean, like this showed up, just as we started. I haven't even opened this. I haven't had time. I have this wave of carded figures. And there's some good ones in there I want to do reviews of, which I probably will this week. I have time now. My kids are out of school in a couple of weeks, and with this house under contract with a cash buyer, we can be out of here pretty quick. So then it's like, once my kids are out of school, it's movers and get them down there, and hopefully by then my company comes through with a position out there, which would be great. Otherwise I'm coming back for a bit, but just for a little temporary situation. Another thing I'm not too thrilled about, but that's small rocks. Those things I'm not worried about. Really, it's just, get my family out there and get them settled, and then they can do the rest. The rest will fall into place. I'm not worried about that. But so I'm going to cut to a couple of little clips here, and we will, about like just showed you the stuff that I did in storage. So it'll be a little disjointed. I apologize for that, but here they are. Okay, so I'm at the storage unit. We're staging our stuff, and luckily I was able to get out some of the stuff already. Not this. This is my old wetsuit and stuff, which I might actually use again if it actually fit, which I doubt. But these are actually my carded collection that I don't display because, unlike only one Kenobi who has a room dedicated to his carded figures, I just don't have the wall space. But this is like there's some Power of the Force 2 later ones. There's a complete episode 1 and Power of the Jedi in here. I think those are the only ones I kept carded. After that, I didn't really worry about it, but they're still in there, and I'm keeping them. And these are actually the ones I'm worried about the least in traveling. But the rest of the stuff is getting packed, and I'll show you more of that coming up. Wow. Okay, so here's the bulk of my collection. This isn't even everything. And granted, okay, not everything in the storage unit is my collection, but there's a lot of stuff in here. This is all set up for getting the house ready for showings and stuff like that, because I don't want any of this stuff to get legs. So you never know. So this way it'll be safe and everything in here for a while, and then the next thing we'll be moving it. And that's it for now. All right, well, that should do it for this video. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. And I know it's kind of weird. I've had like one video from like 2.5 years ago, and it's a video of my kids meeting Bumblebee at Universal Studios. It's like really kind of just exploded. I mean, normally I'm in the tens of views, not to brag, but this one's really gotten a lot. And it's got a lot of subscribers. I feel bad because some of those subscribers are going to be disappointed. This isn't really a Transformers channel, but again, loved having you. And if you're already a subscriber, of course, I love having you here. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Would love to have you. Leave a comment below. I mean, like, I'm making this moving series really, just to help others that could be in this situation where they're, have to move a collection. And, please, help. Any advice here would be helpful, if it's something I haven't thought about, but I'm sure there's plenty of other people that'll be watching this video, like, tens of people. And I would love to see, maybe there's something I'm not thinking about here or something I haven't had. But if any experience you guys have had, I would love to have it here. It could help other people. That'd be great. Other than that, leave a like if you like what I'm doing so far. Comment below. Would love to hear from you. I always do. And until next time, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you always. The Force will be with you.